Welcome to the most shocking list in darts, and number one will leave you speechless. Let's start with a pairing that's been brewing for years, Michael van Gerwen and Peter Wright. On paper, it's all sportsmanship, but in private, tensions run deep. It all dates back to 2017 when Wright accused van Gerwen of mind games during their World Championship semi-final. Since then, jabs have been subtle but constant. Wright once said, "Van Gerwen acts like a baby when he loses." Van Gerwen, he simply calls Wright a clown. There's respect for talent, sure, but friendship, not a chance. And things only escalated in 2024 when Wright appeared to mock van Gerwen's onstage routine in a cheeky social media post, something fans laughed at, but MVG reportedly didn't. Next up, the Iceman and the Rockstar, Cullen Price and Joe Cullen. Few fans know this, but these two had a backstage bust-up in 2022 that nearly turned physical. It happened during a European tour event when Price allegedly made a snide comment about Cullen's pace of play. Cullen didn't take it lightly, and according to witnesses, security had to step in before things escalated. They've kept it civil ever since. But don't be fooled by the handshakes. The air is ice cold. In fact, one fellow pro claims the two still go out of their way to avoid warming up near each other. Then we have James Wade and almost everyone. Wade's fiery temperament has rubbed a lot of players the wrong way over the years, most notably Adrian Lewis. The pair had a full-blown shouting match at a UK Open years ago that resulted in Lewis storming off stage. Wade later claimed he was just being honest, but Lewis wasn't buying it. Sources say they still don't speak off camera, and if you look closely, you'll notice Wade is almost always absent from practice room banter videos, deliberate or just disliked. Phil Taylor and Raymond van Barneveld may go down in history as one of darts' greatest rivalries, but their real-life tension was more than just competition. While they occasionally praised each other in the media, insiders reveal Taylor never liked how much sympathy van Barneveld got from fans. In fact, during the 2013 Premier League, Taylor was reportedly furious when RVB refused to shake hands post-match. That wasn't drama for TV. That was real. And behind closed doors, Taylor has allegedly said more than once that Barney milks the victim act. And speaking of icy relationships, Fallon Sherock and Lisa Ashton. You won't hear this from the broadcasters, but behind the scenes, darts' two most high-profile female stars have a complicated history. Fallon's rise in the media spotlight reportedly caused some jealousy within the women's circuit, and Ashton, a multiple-time world champ, has been notably silent when it comes to supporting Sherock publicly. One source said, "There's a lot of smiles, but not a lot of warmth." Is it rivalry or quiet resentment? Especially after Sherock was handed more wildcards in 2023 than Ashton, despite poorer form. Now, let's talk about the most bizarre pairing of them all, Daryl Gurney and Dimitri van den Berg. These two had a fallout after a Pro Tour match where Gurney accused Dimitri of slow play and showboating. Words were exchanged in the practice room later that day, and since then the tension hasn't cooled. At a recent event, van den Berg was reportedly overheard mocking Gurney's walk-on routine to other players. Brutal. And fans with a keen eye spotted that Gurney no longer claps when Dimitri enters the stage. Subtle shade or intentional snub? Don't be fooled by Gary Anderson's calm demeanour. He has a long-standing dislike for Gerwin Price dating back to their Grand Slam bust-up in 2018. Even though both were fined, Anderson has said he won't ever be mates with Price. The tension still lingers. One former tour official said, "There's always a weird energy in the room when those two are around each other." And in a 2024 interview, Anderson took a thinly veiled shot saying, "Some people play darts, others play the crowd." Wonder who that was about. Rob Cross and Michael Smith is another low-key feud most fans missed. They came up around the same time, but their career trajectories have wildly differed. Cross winning the Worlds in his debut year didn't sit well with Smith, according to insiders. Smith's camp reportedly believes Cross got lucky and was overhyped. The two rarely engage in banter and are never seen practicing together. It might not be fireworks, but the frost is real. One insider claimed that Smith once asked tournament organisers to avoid scheduling practice boards near Cross during a Euro Tour event. And now for the most shocking entry on this list, Luke Littleler versus the older generation. Littler's meteoric rise has come with a side of silent resentment from veteran players. One manager recently claimed that some big names feel threatened by Littler's success and popularity. One well-known player allegedly referred to Littler as the spoiled kid with everything handed to him. Another top pro was overheard saying, "He's good, but let's see where he is in 5 years." There are whispers that a few senior players attempted to lobby the PDC against giving Littler so many televised slots. And when Littler signed a rumoured 6-figure sponsorship deal in early 2024, one former world champion supposedly snapped. He hasn't even earned his stripes yet. On the surface, they applaud him. Behind closed doors, they're quietly hoping he crashes and burns. There's also been speculation about Littler's relationship with his fellow English stars. Some believe the bond between Littler and Luke Humphries is strained. Despite their successful World Cup pairing, insiders claim the duo have clashed over media attention and practice schedules. A leaked quote from someone inside Team England suggested that they're professional on stage, but it's not all smiles when the cameras are off. And don't forget the controversy at the 2025 Premier League, where Littler allegedly refused to join a group practice session, leading to a few thinly veiled Instagram posts from other players. Fans speculated, and the likes and comments didn't help deny it. So there you have it, 10 darting duos where the beef is real, even if the cameras never catch it. Do you want us to expose more behind-the-scenes drama in the world of darts? Smash the like button, drop your favourite feud in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for more scandals, secrets, and showdowns. Because in this sport, handshakes lie, but the eyes never do.